Trying to find affordable daycare in Toronto? Good luck. The average cost per month for an infant's about $1,700. That's more than 20 grand a year. And stories of families sitting on waiting lists for months, even years at a time, are pretty much run of the mill. Though an independent think tank has filed a freedom of request with the City of Toronto and found there are thousands of available daycare spaces sitting vacant each and every day. As of last month, there are more than 4,400, and it's a number which has grown year over year.
Between 2009 and 2017, you see a 90% increase. If we remove the first 3 months of 2017 because it's incomplete, then you still see a 45% increase.
According to an FOI filed by Cardis, an independent think tank, the last 3 months have seen vacancies hover around an average of 4,600. These are spaces sitting empty in licensed daycare centers where dollars are limited when it comes to subsidies.
They're vacant because people can't afford the fees.
How far our kids go in life is profoundly affected by how they start. That's why we're helping 100,000 more children get access to affordable, quality, licensed childcare.
Today's budget saw the province announce plans for 24,000 new spots at licensed childcare centres, 60% of which will be government subsidized. A plan Andrea Morozic with Cardis says doesn't go far enough to help families who may want to choose a neighborhood daycare which isn't subsidized.
It's really only helping one type of care situation, and it's not the care situation parents prefer. So I think it's missing the mark by a long shot.
The item carries 41-1.
Wednesday, City Council voted overwhelmingly in favor of a new 10-year plan aimed at creating 30,000 new daycare spaces and ultimately reducing fees by 25 to 40%, though it banks on the province and the feds footing 80% of the bill.
We have fallen so far behind that families and children are suffering in the City of Toronto. It is a crisis.
There you go. Though Morozic and at least one city councillor are calling on all levels of government to give the money directly to the families who need it.
If you do that, if you give people subsidies, they're a little happier because they can take it towards childcare and find the provider that they want.
Even with Queen's Park's announcement today in the provincial budget, the city is still waiting on the Liberals over at Queen's Park as well as the feds to come to the table and join them before their plan can come to fruition. I'm Adrian Gobriel for City News.